Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game.
Texas.
And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the returner will be brought down. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Linebacker shifting around now. And here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. Get some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Handoff in a single back formation. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Stock right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. It's man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Give it to the back again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Texas 7, Ohio State 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll try a pass here. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On third down, it's a handoff. Makes a nice move there. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm rolling.
Ball handed off. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down upcoming after that completion. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
A perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job. The quarterback who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage, they've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. An inside give now from the shotgun. He'll get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Castillo. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the 1st down by being athletic there and great awareness.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. The ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air, and he can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the 3rd with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They get the second half started with their running play.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The running back carries the ball. Picks up 1. Brings up 3rd down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away.
28 Texas. 0.
And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. He will score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the ground, it's Freeman. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Powering right past the defender. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're going to run it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Picks up 4. 3rd down coming up.
6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack for the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. Big boys up front being mobile, moving around. The running back trying to get behind them to find yards. That's exactly what he did there.
Brings up 3rd down. score. With the score, Texas 28, Ohio State 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play action here on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it on first down. Launching it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's a sack. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get into that deficit any further.
That keeps the score. Texas.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
13.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Gonna run it. It's Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Touchdown, Longhorns. And this one is getting ugly. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 20. Past the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Texas.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back out of the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Hand off to the right side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. A 4th down completion to the running back.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
The offense starts with excellent field position. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance